and talk a little bit about street ball, because I know this is a big one for us. I know fans are super pumped after seeing the trailers.
We have a kind of a cast of very unique opponents with very specific skills that are much more of a street ball type of play versus normal NBA play. So there are players like, for example, that shoot threes all the time, or just all they do is dunk, or super intense defenders, and it's kind of up to you to figure out.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Down in the block, it's Grant and Nurkic. Henderson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the small forward. And for Miami, Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. Hey, Brent, what an exciting day we have for us here. Day one of the regular season is upon us, and we are ready to go.
Kevin, really stoked to be with you here tonight. You could not ask for a better matchup. The energy is palpable, and it's fair to expect both of these teams are going to bring it.
Now here is Lowry. The pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Nurkic, and Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
You hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well.
Here's Simons. He dishes it to Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. Jump shot is good.
Most of Simon's shots are inside or outside. I don't know where the other side they could come from, but he can hit from anywhere.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Outside Lowry. Beyond the arc. Portland grabs the miss. So, GA, you look at the Blazers with this young talent and still with Damian Lillard on board. Two very different timelines.
They feel like Lillard brings more value than what they could get in trade. But you could argue they could have gotten more if they acted a few seasons earlier.
Now Lowry, after the miss, 3 from Damian Lillard. Butler finds Adebayo. Shoots over Simons. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Lillard scanning the floor. From 12 feet out. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Martin. Back to Lowry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And throughout his career, Lowry's been a threat from that area.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Henderson against Hero. Shakes him. It's hauled in by Hero.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shot.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, and Bam taking flight.
From Tyler Hero.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And that one's good by Henderson.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now Hero, and that one good.
Hero, such a tenacious scorer, able to overcome contact on that drive.
From Kyle Lowry.
Trailblazers trail by 5. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Takes the 3. Damian Lillard, and that's good. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here is Martin. They get the rebound. Adebayo, the third shot of the possession, finally falls for him. He's got 8. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic, and stolen by Kyle Lowry. Outside, Hero. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls. And he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Ryan is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Kevin Love comes in for Caleb Martin. Robinson's checked in for Butler. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Tyler Hero. Now here's Lillard, following the miss by Kevin Love. Lillard dishes to Nurkic, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Murray's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, Murray.
Lillard outside. Fires from deep. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat leading by 4. Rebound by Murray.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
58 seconds left to play in the first. And Lillard throws it down.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Now here's Richardson. Defense is right there. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Lillard outside. To the middle. Here's Thibault. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw drops in there for Thibault. And every time, Brent, they're written off. The Miami Heat have a way of proving doubters wrong.
You know, Kevin, it felt last year you kept waiting for when it was that the Miami Heat was going to kick in. It started in the playoffs. I mean, that's how long it took. But, man, barely escaped elimination in the play-in tournament. And for them to make it all the way to the NBA Finals just speaks a lot about that never-say-die mentality and their resiliency as a group.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Lillard against Richardson. To the paint, just 4 to shoot. Here's Love. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Lillard outside. Beat the quad. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trailblazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. On the floor for Portland. Down in the block, it's Grant and Nurkic. Damian Lillard out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Simons in at the small forward position.
Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
Pass to Hawkes. Nurkic with the block. Simons against Butler. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. And it's Simons missing. The Heat trail by 4. Butler on the way. Passes to Hawkes. Now Hero. Outside Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Robinson's got his first basket.
Duncan Robinson finishing through contact and putting his body in the mix.
Puts it up from 12. Miami grabs the miss.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now here's Butler. Scoreless thus far.
Time and time again, Butler just making the right play.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action.
And Brent, the thing you respect about Jimmy Butler, here's a guy with an old school mentality.
Well, I love that he competes against the other team, Greg, but there's a part of Jimmy Butler, and we saw it a lot in the last 2 seasons, how much of a protector he is of the culture.
Now here's Adebayo. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, interviewing former players, they say what they miss most is the camaraderie. What about you, Brent?
I would say, Kevin, right behind the camaraderie is another C word, the competition. And there's no doubt that there's only a few ways that you could ever feed that. Playing at the highest level, being a member of the National Basketball Association, that's something special.
Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and we're trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Now, here's Nurkic. That one drops for him. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
Finding a way through. Contact comes Simons' way, and he just avoids it.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Free throw, good Butler. Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
Now, Hero, following the miss by Jeremy Grant. Lowry. Henderson pulls it in.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Moves back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Excellent footwork inside from Nurkic there to put the D in an awkward position and force them to foul him there.
And big guys often struggle with injuries, and Yusuf Nurkic has certainly had his fair share.
Yeah, Greg, it's been disappointing, but despite the setbacks, he always plays hard, and he hasn't let those incidents scare him, still wanting to go out there and bang around on the inside.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Now, here's Thibault. Back to Henderson. Wide open look here for Murray. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Martin's in the post. Defended by Little. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Richardson. And the Heat lead by 4. The Trailblazers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Butler against Henderson. Good. Nice job down low. Henderson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Now, here's Richardson. He's covered closely, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. As Bryant, he's checked in for Caleb Martin.
Bryant.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Lowry kicks to Love. Clock at 6. Outside Butler. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Richardson, good.
Josh Richardson.
Even though he's slightly built, Richardson does play a physical game. Remarkable how much contact he absorbs.
Now here's Henderson. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Richardson left side. The pass to Lowry. Takes it from 10. Rebound by Murray. Trailblazers trail by 4. Henderson looking it over. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Missed inside. Outside Lowry. Pass to Butler. 3-pointer. They get it back. Bryant. And it's in. Lowry nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so we wrap up the first half. Heat out front as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Bam Adebayo putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points and 5 rebounds. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last outing. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. Few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. They're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
The forward spots will be Butler and Martin. Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now, here's Grant. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Grant.
Nice control by Grant through the tough mid-range jumper. That's a shot of confidence.
Butler finds Martin. Outside for Lowry. And it's off from three-point range. The Trailblazers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. At the beginning of his career, Grant was more of a role-playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
Yeah, no question. He just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points, and even developed that three ball to become a multi-level scorer.
The first one falls. Greg, coming into this season, Damian Lillard made it clear to the Blazers front office he wanted veteran help.
And barring a move up in the draft, that meant trading their pick. These are the tough decisions teams face building around a star player.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, the evolution of Grant has been something to watch. His offense has really grown by leaps and bounds and has become more consistent.
Now here's Butler. Shoots over Simon. Shot's good by Butler.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Henderson passes to Simons. For the lead. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. He'd have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. It's Martin on the wing. Nurkic with the block.
And Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block. Well, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake. Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. Kicks it out to Hero. 5 on the clock. And he makes that one.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Simons. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Hero on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Lays it up off the glass. Adebayo's got 18 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Henderson passes to Lillard. Back to Henderson. Puts up a deep three. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Grant. Nurkic trying to get open. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Grant.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
Lillard against Hero. Shoots over Lillard. Hero, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The pass to Henderson for the lead. The shot will not fall. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And what about Duncan Robinson, Brent, from undrafted to signing a $90 million contract?
Well, that's a nice path to be on, don't you think, Kevin? You got to admire Duncan Robinson taking advantage of his opportunities.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
So much talk about being undrafted out of college. How about Duncan Robinson and how far he's taking his abilities?
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Little, he's checked in for Grant. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Anthony Simons. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Scoot Henderson.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
1:31 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
I don't think he saw the hand in his face. Just focused on the rim. Great shooting window. Got into a rhythm and drained it.
Now, here's Richardson. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Ryan's checked in for the Heat. Lowry comes in for Josh Richardson. Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Lillard against Lowry. For the lead, it's tipped. And here is Robinson. Lowry finds Robinson. A floater, and it's blocked.
And Sharpe reportedly a 7-foot wingspan. You saw it in full effect on that block.
Murray's checked in for Portland. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Robinson, that's good.
That's his specialty right there. His confidence firing off the catch is remarkable.
Here's Sharp. Nothing on the board. Lillard misses. To the inside. Back to Lowry. And stolen by Lillard. Plays it in off the breakaway. Lillard's got 17 now.
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
Outside Lowry. Love, high post. And here's Bryant for three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's all tied in Miami. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
43.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Welcome to the fourth.
3:10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. And Fernie Simons out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Murray in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Butler. Shoots over Simon. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 2.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Grant goes in, and the basket is good. Grant's got 11 points here in just the second half. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And Portland making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. Lillard against Lowry. Pass to Nurkic. To take the lead. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Adebayo. Kicks it to Lowry. Lillard with the rebound. Portland leading. Pass to Simons. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Adebayo passes to Butler. Tipped away. Over Lillard. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Into the lane. Now, here's Sharp. Passes it to Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. Great D that time from Adebayo. Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Hero tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Now here's Simons. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, Jimmy Butler.
Shoot two.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
When you think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind. Notably, how hungry he is to win at all costs.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Sharp. The second effort. And Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Hero. And there's the pass to Adebayo. The Trailblazers pull it in. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Grant kicks to Henderson. Nurkic the pass to Sharp. Henderson with it from downtown. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Butler. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And you look at Adebayo. What a contribution.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Johnson Phillips talk to his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said, if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
All right, thank you, David. And the Heat call time here. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Driving in. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. Grant kicks to Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Butler against Simon. Shots good from Butler.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Trailblazers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
1:21 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Butler. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Remember that one, guys.
a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And that one's good, Lillard.
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
Outside Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. Nifty move. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Damian Lillard. 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And what time is it? It's game time. Lillard relishes going to the line in these close ones.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 4. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Connects from downtown.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Heat foul. Tyler Hero. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Portland, Henderson. 2.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Shooting for Portland, Yusuf Nurkic. 2.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Final minutes of the game here, and the team is counting on Yusuf Nurkic to come through. Can he deliver? Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Butler from outside. Knocks down the 3.
And you know it's coming. Jimmy Butler lives to serve up in these moments.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Trailblazers.
They're in front by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the
Shooting
line.
for Portland, Damian Lillard. 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
It just has gotten to the point where you expect Lillard to make everything at the end of games.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Butler. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Damian. This game went back and forth. What happened in the second half?
They started off the game really well, and we expected that. So we just had to weather that storm. Keep our composure and understand what it took to take over the game. And we matched that. And it was who was going to come out and have a better start to the third. And we knew it wasn't going to be about offense. We knew it was going to be about defense. So we turned it up on the defensive end, and I thought that was where we separated ourselves.
That was the difference tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.